Testing. Welcome to the KnowONEcares channel, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We got something important to talk about today. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe to the KnowONEcares YouTube channel. I'm getting this thing going. Yeah. Real important video today. We're going to talk about an important subject today. I appreciate y'all tuning in. How to recover from bad choices that I've made in life and with women. How to recover, how to bounce back. That's a big deal. That's a very important thing to talk about, because as a man and as men, we grow up and we make different moves and different decisions. And if we've lacked that masculine guidance, then most likely we was raised, by our mothers and just raised based on what she said, based on watching all the Disney movies and everything they put on TV about relationships and women. We usually make the wrong moves. We usually are raised up being soft boys, being real soft, not having that assertiveness that we really need in life. Now, women are very ornamental. They like to wear jewelry and pretty clothes and get their hair done. And a lot of women nowadays are single mothers, and they're raising their son up in that same type of fashion, because a woman can't really raise a man to be a man. Man really can only raise man. That's the bottom line. Now, you got a lot of young men these days, and all they care about is ornamental things. Nice shoes, nice haircut, being pretty, because they're around their mom. And so they don't know any different. And what happens is men get out here and they get into the workforce. They start to try to earn a living for themselves, and they lack the emotional discipline. They find out that your value as a man comes from your productivity. I mean, men really don't care about what clothes you got on or how your hair looks or what new J's you wearing. Men don't care about that. When it comes to the workforce, when it comes to making money, men want to know, what are you bringing to the group? Because if you're not bringing what you need to bring to the group, then you're dragging us down. And so it's hard for a woman to really teach a young man how to do that. Now, every man is going to need respect. Just like women need admiration, they need attention nowadays. Men need respect. The only way men are going to get respect is from other men. So the only way that a man can be raised without being deficient is to have that masculine guidance, that masculine energy from another man, not from women. And what happens is a lot of men are raised deficient in that area, and then we wake up in life and we're like, oh man, you wake up, you have a couple kids, you wake up, you're in a relationship, you don't know what's going on. You wake up, you're having problems keeping a job because you don't have emotional discipline, and it really hurts you. So a lot of men are job hopping, right? They move from job to job. They're in relationships where the woman's she's guiding the relationship. So men are in their feminine and women are in their masculine. But it's really stressing the man out. Men are stressed out nowadays. They are abusing alcohol and drugs, not really telling anybody. And that's the thing about men. We tend to be internal with our problems. You know, we don't really like to go to the doctor. We don't like to work out and keep our health up. We like that I got it mentality, and we really don't got it because we haven't had the guidance to have it. And so we die early. We die real fast, and we are forced to live with the bad decisions that we've made because we just was raised without that guidance. Now, men make a lot of poor choices when it comes to females, when it comes to dealing with women, because they don't understand female nature and they don't understand what you need to do as a man to actually be able to call shots, to actually have a woman admire you and look up to you. There's certain things that you have to do as a man. There's a certain way to operate to have respect, and men have to have respect. It's mandatory. So one of the things that men need to do, right, and they have to do is be careful with the woman they choose. Picking the wrong woman can be very detrimental to your life. Now, your life is up to you. No one cares. I mean, you look at it every day. If you uh, lose an eye socket, if you lose a limb, if you have a heart attack or whatever, I mean, people will be concerned for a while, but after a few minutes, they're gonna be like, "Well, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do next?" So, as a man, no one cares. It's all on you. You got to be ready to make the next move, right? So, picking the wrong woman can set you back. And what happens when men pick the wrong woman is they don't really understand women. Women can only submit to your ability to be productive, to your ability to provide, to your ability to be a leader. If you are not in that position, then there's no reason for a woman to listen to you. There's no way that you can hold a woman accountable if you are easily disposable. So you got to make yourself a powerful man, a strong man. You got to make things happen so that when you do deal with women, you'll be operating from a position of leverage instead of a position of desperativity, like most men out here are operating. Most men in here are, they're in relationships and marriages, and the woman's running the marriage. She's running the relationship. And that's because the man really hadn't put in the work that he needed to put in to call the shots. So picking the wrong woman can be very detrimental to men. Now, I'll talk to men from time to time, and a lot of them will say they're in love and their woman loves them, and she puts them, she's really down for him. But what men fail to understand is people are only as faithful as their options. That goes for women too. Women are only as faithful as their options. Now, 8 out of 10 divorces, most relationships are broken up by the women. That's just how it goes. And if you are easily disposable as a man and she can easily replace your ass will be replaced. Now, one of the things that goes on with a lot of these marriages and relationships is a lot of women that are married, they've hit the wall and they can't really find a better option at the moment. So they'll overfeed their husbands. So a lot of you guys that are in marriages and you real heavy, you real overweight, and your woman's already hit the wall. I mean, most of the time she's just overfeeding you. She's overfeeding you, feeding you to death. And women will do that. If they can't really replace you and find a better option right now, they keep feeding their husbands. They'll keep feeding them till they're about 400 pounds and take them out. Women are, like I say, women are hardwired for survival. They're not hardwired to care about the guy. They are hardwired to care about the kids. And once a man isn't really being productive, he's easily replaceable. Shoot, she'll replace your ass. Now let me play this video, man. Now this is a video of a African woman. Like I say, she was tired of her husband. She was tired of him. He was, probably acting real beta, and she wanted to replace him. You know what I mean? And she really got tired of him. Let's play this video right here. Now she has poisoned this man. She has poisoned this man right here. Y'all don't believe. I'm telling you, man, when women get tired of you, when women are fed up with you don't think they'll get rid of you? You don't think they'll do what it takes to replace you? You a lie. Now she done poisoned that man.
Seigneur eza nini Seigneur na ngai? Nzambe na bomoi. Nzambe na bomoi eza nini? Nzambe na bomoi eza nini? Eza nini Nzambe? Seigneur kosanga boye te, eza nini? Achoyebi koza mwa mabe.
Yeah, man. She poisoned that man. She took his ass out. You guys, you got to be careful. If y'all got life insurance policies, if y'all have anything like that, a woman knows that. A woman knows that y'all have a life insurance policy. And if you're, if she can't really divorce you, if she's hit the wall, she'll take your ass out. Get that life insurance policy. And she may not get it doing that, but if she can get it overfeeding you, she'll get it. She'll do what it takes because women are hardwired for survival. You don't see women out on the streets living with a broke man. You don't see that. You don't see women out here suffering with broke men. Shit. If you out here broke and you ain't making it happen, shoot. She'll be like, look, if I got to sell this thing, I'll sell it again. I'm not finna be out here struggling. Women can't struggle and sacrifice like men. So you got to stop being delusional too and understand what's real. Understand, female nature and realize that you got to operate from a position of strength. Now, a lot of you guys out here, you are in relationships and you are just emotionally wrapped up with your women and you delaying yourself. right? And you're emotionally wrapped up with baby mothers. Now, there's something I see a lot of men out here. They marry the baby mothers. They marry them, and 1 in 4 women will get married. And when a woman is a baby mother, that percentage goes down even more. So when you marry a baby mom, you are asking for, you are actually rolling the dice when you marry a baby mom. Because one of the things that happens with men and women is with women, they really experience tough situations a lot earlier than man. And if a man doesn't have that type of guidance and leadership, he's not going to really understand what's going on. But that woman, that baby mom, has already been in a tough relationship. She's already been hurt by a guy. And if you don't believe that affects her, you lying. Any woman that's had a child with a guy and he didn't marry her and he's not still with her, that affects her emotionally. And she's going to feel like he got over on her. And the way women operate is they take out what happened to them in a previous relationship, they take that out on the next guy. And for you men who are, in long-term relationships with baby moms or marrying baby moms, you are going to take that hit for whatever happened in that relationship. She's feeling jaded. The next man is going to take that hit. He's going to have to suffer for that. Right? So when a woman is a baby mom, she is going to make sure that she's not going to get done wrong again. She's not going to let a man ever get over on her again. So she's going to make sure she gets the upper hand in the next relationship. She's going to make sure she has the leverage. And the way women do that is they get you guys with sex. They turn up the sex game and they get you manipulated. And now you're a man and you like, man, she's being submissive. She's having awesome sex with me. Man, she's awesome. But really, man, she's just trying to get you manipulated and get your mind gone so that you'll go ahead and marry her, so that you'll go ahead and be in that long-term relationship with her. And she's going to, I mean, baby moms are, they're very crafty. They think out things way ahead. And guys, at a lot of times we haven't had that type of guidance. We don't know what's going on. So you got to be real careful when you're dealing with baby mothers. You be real careful because you are actually paying like 5 times the price of her baby dad. And you got to think about it. What benefit are you getting when you marry a baby mom? What is she giving you that she's only going to give you after you marry her that she didn't give her children's father? What is she giving you that's spectacular? Most likely it's nothing. So you guys have to really be careful when you're dealing with baby mothers. And these are things that your mom's not really going to teach you. I mean, it's not in their nature to teach you. You're going to have to really learn from other men or learn on your own. Now, you guys, you got to make sure you watch your friends, man. Be careful about, who you hanging around and the negativity, because that negative energy is going to hold you back from making moves, from making the moves you need to make. The chips are already stacked against you. The chips are already stacked against you out here. I mean, whenever you go to a job, most of the time, I mean, they'll fight, they looking to fire you, especially as a black man. Men hop from job to job a lot because, like I say, the chips are stacked against you out here, and you don't need to have bad friends around you, not being positive, not being supportive about what you're doing. So be careful, with the friends that you have around you, man. Sometimes you might have to be by yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Taking shortcuts. There's no shortcuts to success. You're gonna have to put in that work. All these get rich quick schemes and selling drugs. Like I say, the drug game, man. Yeah, like I say, the drug game is over with. You know what I mean? So you got to really stay away from that. Don't even mess with that. Hold on, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, the drug game. Stay away from drugs, man. Don't get into that. Uh, you're gonna have to put in the work. You're gonna have to put in that work. Probably have to work. Get your hours in on your job. Be learning new things. Learn new strategies. Uh, Learn new skills. Get your skill game up and go on and put in the work. Take care of yourself at the same time. There's no shortcuts to making things happen. When I think of myself, I mean, shoot, I work, work two jobs, then you got to work out. You a father, and then you do your side business in your spare time. That's how you're gonna make it work. Every man should be working at least 60 hours a week, at least getting your grind on. So there's no shortcuts to making things happen. And once you start to get in this groove, man, you'll start to bounce back. You'll start to see things happening, but you can't give up. Now, a lot of men, they have children with the wrong woman. They have kids, man, with the wrong woman. And that really holds them back in life. It really, puts a lot of stress on them. And that's when you'll get guys really abusing the alcohol and the drugs. There is a way to bounce back from this. It's not over. But if you keep having kids, then you put yourself in a position of where you can't bounce back. And the truth about it is, if you damage your life enough, if you keep doing bad things to it, it'll come to a point to where you probably can't recover. So you got to really understand your limit when it comes to having kids and who you're having it with and all that. If you have too many, that's it. You have too many kids, I mean, you won't be able to work enough, right? So having children with the wrong woman, you can course correct. You're gonna have to come up with a strategy. You might have to suffer a little bit, get your weight up, get your money up, try to make some money under the table. If you're on child support, be real creative, but it's not over. Don't give up. Don't never give up. But these are one of the things that really destroy man's lives, is having children with the wrong woman. So you guys got to be careful with that. Next thing, having a victim mindset, right? Having this type of mentality that everybody's against you, man, I can't make it work. It's too tough out here. As long as you thinking like that, it's not going to happen for you. You know what I mean? You got to have that type of mindset to where you can overcome whatever as long as you focus and put in the work. So that victim mindset, you got to throw that out the window. A lot of us black men, we utilize it because, yeah, the chips are stacked against us. Yeah, it's tough out here. You know what I mean? Yeah, we might have, baby moms that's not on point. Hey, but you still got to keep going. You still got to keep fighting. You can't give up. You can't give up, man. And you got to keep your emotions in check. Whenever you guys deal with women and you're not in a position of leverage, the woman can really take you or leave you. She can actually move you how she wants to move you, right? So you guys got to kind of be careful with that, man. Let's watch this video. This is a video of a guy, man. He's in a relationship and he kind of let a woman kind of get the best of him.
Just chasing me around, thinking I'm cheating, bro. This bitch was chasing my car, thinking I'm cheating, bro. This bitch just shut my windows. Shot both my windows out, bro. Talking about I'm cheating. I'm in the car with a whole nigga. And I just crashed and told him my shit. And told him how much fucking money into this car, bro. This bitch thinking I'm cheating. I'm in the car with a nigga the whole time, bro. This bitch just shot at my fucking car, bro. This made me crash.
Yeah, man. So you guys, you got to be careful when you're dealing with these women, man. I'm telling you, if you get emotionally attached, emotionally caught up, start operating from a position of need with these women, dog, they will move you off center. They will throw you in a loop. It's gonna be hard for you to recover. That man right there, he's gonna have to buy a whole new car because he was dealing with a woman from a wrong position. Now, when it comes to recovering, when it comes to really bouncing back, making things happen, right? The number one thing you're gonna have to do, man, is you're gonna have to stay focused. You're gonna have to come up with a strategy and stay focused. Now, this is real tough if you are living with a woman or if you are in a marriage because she's laying right there. She's right there beside you every day. Distractions. They're really distracting. You know what I mean? When you were around a woman a lot. So you might have to take some time to be by yourself, but you're gonna have to stay focused and get to it and stop wasting time and stop talking about it. Uh Man, especially black men, will talk. We'll we'll listen to music, but we don't never take action. We don't never get shit done. Eliminate all the extra talking and get to more of the action, man. Uh, I want you guys to listen to that Dr. Dre song, Get It, where he was talking about really getting on your grind, stop talking so much and getting to it. So but you're gonna have to stay focused, man. Stay focused. If you're gonna try to bounce back from a bad relationship, a bad marriage, you're gonna have to really get to it and block out all negativity and all the recreational shit. You're gonna have to be disciplined. You're gonna have to be disciplined, man. And really being disciplined is actually, you know, being cool with suffering and sacrificing. Right? That's what masculinity is about. It's about sacrifice, doing without. You're gonna have to do without sleep. You're gonna have to put in them hours. A lot of you guys, you sleeping a whole lot. You know what I mean? You're relaxing, you're playing Xbox, video games, sleeping, and you're thinking something's gonna change. Nothing's gonna really change. The only way things are gonna change is if you put in that work and you start sacrificing. That's the only way things are gonna get better for you. Right? So you're gonna have to raise up that discipline, man, and get to it. Delayed gratification. You got to work on your delayed gratification, man. Now, if you guys are in your 30s, right? Your 30s and your 40s, man, between your from 30 to 40, those are the most important years, right? That's going to determine the rest of your life. So, you know, your 20s determine your 30s, and your 30s determine your 40s. Now, if you wait and get in your 40s, it just becomes a lot harder to make the moves that you really need to make to win. So you really want to, you know, between your 30s and 40s, you really need to get to it, man. You really need to be putting in that work so that you can have a softer life. So things will be better for you. If you start wasting time, being up under women, relaxing, not putting in your work hours, life is gonna be pretty tough for you, man. Life is gonna be pretty tough, and if you don't make it happen, man, I mean, it's not gonna happen. No one cares. No one's really gonna come and save you. It's all on you. And dealing like leaning on the alcohol and the drugs and shit like that, that's not really gonna change anything. That's just gonna delay the work that you really need to put in. So stay focused, guys, and don't let the tough situations and don't let the tough the problems, don't let that get to you. Don't give up. Stay focused. You might have to do a little suffering and sacrificing. but that's all good. You can do it, man. All right, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hey, comment, like, subscribe. Let's get it.